So Basil,
Yes,
you like movies?
I do.
Oh boy, I also like movies.
Who doesn't?
That's bananas.
Bananas.
Banana.
Banana.
Welcome to Banana Cast.
Banana Cast. The only show we talk about bananas.
Yeah, we could we hypothetically create a podcast only discussing bananas, nothing else.
We could discuss about how the current form of banana is not the original banana.
That is true. The original Bonana was the one from Mario Kart with eyeballs.
And it tastes like nasty banana candy.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. This is not the banana podcast. I'm sorry we led you astray. It sure sounds like it. This is a fun little podcast idea that me and Basil are going to do. This podcast is we were going to do a podcast where we talk about movies and like review stuff that's out, but we decided no, that's boring.
That's too mainstream.
Yeah, whatever.
We're too cool for that.
We're too epic for that. So instead, we're going to do a podcast where we pitch movies. Whether it's
and oh boy, do we have some ideas.
Oh boy, do we have some ideas. So, it's also worth pointing out these are not meant to be good movies.
They're just funny.
Yeah, these are just funny, stupid ideas that we have. These are the dumb things that go through our brains. And yeah, we're just here to have some fun, pitching some great, terrible movies. So Basil, you came up with the idea. We haven't discussed this at all because we wanted to save it. About 2 seconds ago, before we started the podcast, I mean. You came up with this idea. What is your initial pitch?
Okay, so here's its late sequel. Horton Hears a Who 2. Horton Hears a 2.
Horton Hears a 2. So how this works is we have that to go off of and nothing else.
Yeah, I have no idea what the movie would even be about.
So we're gonna talk about it. So,
okay.
With that out of the way, this will be a fun little pilot. Let's jump right in. Horton Hears a Who 2. I'm pretty sure there is a second Horton Hears a Who book.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. I'm
gonna look that up. And
Horton Hears a Who 2. Yeah, if you can find it. How long has it been since you have seen the film Horton Hears a Who?
Oh, I think I saw it once, like when it first came out on DVD.
Yeah, I think same. So it has been a long time.
It came out back in 2008, and oh boy, it was bad.
2008. All right, so let's pretend we are real Hollywood executives. And we're going to completely disregard the fact that there's a second book.
Okay, can we talk about the cast for this movie really quick, though?
Sure. Are we keeping the cast?
It had Jim Carrey, Steve Carell, Carol Burnett, Will Arnett, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill.
An all-star lineup for Horton Hears a Who.
Oh, it had Jimmy Neutron in it. It had Debbie Derryberry.
Oh, nice. I think definitely for the sequel, though, we need to ditch all of them.
Yeah.
This is a soft reboot, if you will.
Soft reboot.
Soft reboot.
Well, I guess we only need to recast, like, 3 characters.
Yeah.
That's, I feel like that's all the budget we would have to animate.
Yeah. Okay, no, here, my concept is evolving, or your concept is evolving through my brain.
Yeah.
So, Horton Hears a Who 2.
Uh-huh.
He teams up. Was that Illumination who did Horton Hears a Who?
I think so.
Who did Horton Hears a Who?
Horton Hears a Who.
We should have researched this a little. Blue Sky. So Disney owns Horton Hears a Who, the movie.
Oh no.
I was going to say he crosses over with Illumination's The Grinch, but that is not possible now.
but it could be.
Okay, we're adding to the hypothetical. Disney has just purchased Illumination from Universal.
Tad,
Yes.
I'm just gonna interrupt whatever you're saying, and you're gonna have to put this on screen, but I have a picture to show you.
Please send it to me. I'll be sure to edit it in here. Oh.
I have another one. Oh, this movie is it's got quite the cast.
It's me.
With black hair.
Yeah. Okay, so
I hate it.
what is this from? Okay. So are we doing a Grinch crossover over with Horton Hears a 2?
Yes.
Okay. No, the idea is expanding. Are you ready for the expansion?
I am.
Okay, so the Grinch lives outside of Whoville, so he's on the little flower with the Who's. Right.
Okay.
Where did the flower end up at the end of Horton?
Good question. Let's just retcon the ending from that and come up with something new.
Okay, Horton has it again. He's Horton is going on vacation, and he's brought his flower with him.
An expedition.
Yes, he's going
on a crusade.
Horton on a crusade. What is his goal here? What is Horton trying to do? Where is he going?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we need to think of something. Horton.
He's a nasty elephant.
What?
He's a nasty looking elephant. I don't know what he'd be doing.
Okay, what's an elephant's motivation?
What
What is a Jim Carrey elephant's notification?
Oh boy.
Okay. Here we go. This is like what Hollywood would do, right?
Yeah.
There's another flower.
Okay.
Horton finds out that there is another flower out there with more Who's.
Tad, I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay, so you know how it's called Horton Hears a 2?
Yes, he does hear 2. He hears 2 flowers.
No. Alternate world evil Horton gets out of a portal. So it's Horton 2.
Horton.
And he's got an evil flower with evil Who's on it.
That's the Grinch flower.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I like the idea of him of an alternate universe Horton, because that seems too good for what would actually happen. We're trying to be like realistically bad here.
Okay.
But I do definitely like the idea of evil Horton with the Grinch flower.
Okay, so I just had an idea.
Okay.
We scrap Horton Hears a 2, and we change it into the hit crossover movie Horton Hears a Gru.
I don't like where this is going. No. Okay, hang on, Basil.
Yes.
I think we need to save ourselves some room for future sequels.
Oh, okay.
So we start with Horton Hears a 2, and the second one, the third one, Evil Horton teams up with Gru from Despicable Me.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be a trilogy, actually. So we're gonna pitch the Evil Grinch one first, and then we're gonna follow it up with the Despicable Me crossover. Okay, so
imagine.
What was that?
Can you imagine?
I sure can. I'm doing it. Look at me go.
Can we make the Illumination Studios cinematic universe?
This is the start. This is the start of it. Let's say by this point, actually, Illumination has just acquired the Horton, or no, they're making Illumination is making a sequel to Blue Sky's Horton Hears a Who, but because
Yeah.
they have like the rights to Doctor Who movies now.
Yeah.
But they couldn't get any of the cast back because that was like they can't like reference the other movie because it was Blue Sky, which is now owned by Disney. So it's like it's a sequel to the book, but not the movie.
Oh.
But the emo kid who is still there, they bring him back because he's iconic.
We can also get the Easter Bunny from Halt.
And then it finds out that the guy who's friends with Hop is actually the same character as the guy from the Sonic movie.
Yeah, but he's actually just the Lorax.
This is going too far. Let's take it back. Let's simplify it a little bit. Simplify it simplify it just a tad, I guess. Am I right?
Okay.
Like
Simplify
the video.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so Horton here's a 2. Where is he going to find evil Horton with the Grinch flower?
I still can't get over that.
that's pretty genius, Basil. That's a good idea.
I don't even know. He finds another portal from Minecraft.
Who's doing the Minecraft movie? Let's see.
Are they making one?
I'm pretty sure.
Minecraft movie
Coming up in 2021 or 2022. I don't know if this is like actually going to happen though. This feels like it's Warner Brothers anyway, so no.
Yeah.
Okay, so Evil Horton is Horton's brother.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And this also takes place at Christmas because of the Grinch.
Okay.
So Horton's having an elephant family reunion. And
so is his brother's name still Horton, or
his
like
brother
Norton?
either I was thinking Horace and Norton are both good.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you like, Horace or Norton?
I like Norton.
Okay.
Just because it rhymes with Horton.
Okay.
What do you like?
I'm gonna make some notes too. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you can make this epic animated trailer.
Yes. All right. So far my newts include Norton.
Yeah.
Okay. So Norton, so the Horton Here's a Who family the Horton's family is getting together for Christmas.
Okay.
And he says, it's Norton, my brother, who I don't get along with very much.
Because he's evil.
Because he's literally evil. And then he says, hello, Horton, it's me, Norton. I just got out of prison. I have the Grinch flower.
When you said that, I thought you were going to say, I have the gun.
Okay, so evil brother Norton has found a gun in the forest.
Oh no.
No, he has the Grinch flower. See,
okay.
This is its own thing. This is okay. We're saying we're gonna disregard the Illumination Grinch and make this just a sequel to.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're rebooting the Grinch's origin story. He's evil again. He hates Christmas.
Did you watch the Illumination Grinch?
I watched the last 15 minutes.
It was so bad.
So bad. It missed the point of the Grinch.
It did.
The Grinch is not supposed to be a sympathetic character. He's supposed to just be pure evil. So that when he does, his heart grows 3 sizes big, and he likes Christmas. It has more weight to it because he's just an unredeemable guy.
Yeah.
And so when he is redeemed, it has more impact. When he's just oh, relatable, it doesn't work. Anyway, Horton Here's a 2. Norton has the Grinch flower.
Okay. Does it give him evil powers?
No.
We're talking about it like it does.
Okay, so no, this is Okay, what's the connection with the Grinch flower?
The Grinch wants to destroy Christmas on the Horton Hears a Who flower.
Okay, so him and
So he's mind controlling Norton.
okay, that could work. He's whispering ideas into Norton's mind. Norton is trying. Grinch wants to just ruin Christmas on all of the Who flowers.
Yeah.
So he's telling Norton, Horton's brother. It. Okay, so the only reason Norton came to this Christmas gathering is because he found out through the Grinch that Horton has a Who flower.
Yeah.
He has the Who flower. So he's like, "All right, you gotta see your brother. We gotta end Christmas." And Norton says, "Yeah, let's end the Christmas." And so
Is that what he sounds like?
that's what he sounds like. He's voiced by me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
So so the whole thing is just the Grinch feeding Norton ideas.
Yeah.
To like get in the way of Jim Carrey and Steve Carell's Christmas.
Yeah.
And so they're like, what?
Never mind, keep going.
Oh, we're gonna have two Steve Carells. That just hit me. Okay. We will come back to that. Okay, so Horton. Forget the rest of the Horton family. It's just Norton coming home for Christmas.
Okay.
At this point, so he's Horton celebrating Christmas stuff with the Who's on the Who flower. So the whole movie is them doing fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
And Norton and the Grinch on the Grinch flower trying to do like evil stuff. But as Norton is learning about Horton's Christmas traditions and stuff, he's warming up to Christmas, and eventually that hits the Grinch as well.
That was the real catalyst for the Grinch story.
Well, yes. So so
yes. So Steve Carell and Jim Carrey are both in this movie playing like 4 characters.
No, Steve Carell's only one character so far, unless he's the Grinch too. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a great idea. We'll come back to that though.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we have Horton here's a 2 just about
I think we do.
figured out.
Yeah.
What is the climactic third act battle? What are we doing for the third act?
Well,
What's the dramatic?
The events
moment?
of the Grinch story take place.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it all happens though.
He ruins Christmas for Horton, Norton, and both of the flowers.
Yes.
And then he says, "Oh, I have ruined Christmas across the world." And then he hears Horton, Norton, and both flowers all singing the song. And he says, "Oh, Christmas is of the heart." And then then he sings the song with them. And then the movie ends there.
Interesting.
If there's anything you would like to add on.
No, it sounds pretty good to me.
Okay. So the trailer. How does the trailer go? So Horton's there. He's boogieing. He's like dancing and shaking his butt because that's what dumb cartoon elephants do.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's me. I'm back. 2."
What's that I hear? 2.
2 from the distance. It's Norton. He runs in. He says, "Hello, I'm your brother. I'm home for Christmas." And Horton says, "Huh, wow, welcome home." And then, do you know what happens then?
What happens then?
Oh, then we got how do we introduce the Grinch? The Grinch says, "I'm here. I'm on the Grinch flower. Let's ruin Christmas." He's voiced by a wrestler of some sort.
I'm here for ruin Christmas, brother.
yeah, brother. That's the Grinch's voice.
Oh, okay. He's just Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan is going to play the Grinch.
Amazing.
Who is Norton? Who's playing Norton? I like Danny DeVito.
That's pretty good.
Okay. So the Grinch says, "I'm the Grinch brother," and then it says, "Coming this winter," and then it's Horton and the Who Flower having fun doing Christmas stuff, and like Norton's back there. He's like scheming. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna trick you," and then the trick falls upon himself instead. And then he says, "Oh," and then the Grinch goes, "Yeah," and then there's like a brief moment of, "This is what Christmas is about,
brother."
and then it ends. But there's a post. There's like a scene at the end. There's a scene at the end with the emo Who, and he says, "Christmas," and then it ends.
He just turns into an ape. I don't like that.
I couldn't think of a joke on the spot. That's what I came up with.
Well, I mean, it's good enough.
Oh, okay. So that is our sequel to Horton Hears a Who, Horton Hears a 2. Now, things get a little complicated. There's a third flower.
Uh-oh.
They find the third flower and the third Horton brother.
Uh-oh.
Glorton.
Morton.
Oh, Morton. That's even better. Okay.
Or be like Gorton, and he's like a Viking.
I like Morton.
Okay.
I think Morton's pretty clever, and he says, "It is me."
Oof.
So he has the flower with the Despicable Me universe on it.
Yeah.
And he says, "I am Gru. I'm going to steal Horton." And then he shrinks Horton, and now Horton is in the Despicable Me world as a real-sized elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they have to catapult other Steve Carell Who, Emo Who, and the Grinch. They have to catapult them onto the Despicable Me flower owned by Morton.
Yeah.
How do they get out of this predicament?
By doing the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance.
Okay, so they do the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance, all four of them.
Yeah.
And they just become I don't like this. I would scrap that
They
idea.
become the fierce deity Orton.
You know what, though? Actually, the first Horton Hears a Who did have a really terrible and cringy anime, like 5-minute anime joke.
What?
So, yeah.
What?
Where it just turns into an anime, and it's like what Americans think anime is. That's not what it is. It's that joke for 5 minutes of the movie.
Oh no.
So we're gonna do that, but it's the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance.
Oh, okay. See, I knew it could make it.
And then Gru, he powers up.
He says, Gru, hoo hoo.
Gru, it's me, Yogi Gru. This is our connection to the Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe.
I was about to say.
No, let's not do that. Okay, no, here's what happens. All of the minions form together to create Mega Minion.
Oh.
And so it is a fight between Horton, Two Who's, and the Grinch fused together, fighting a giant minion.
I hate this.
This has gone extremely downhill.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it started there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So, how's the trailer for that one looking?
Pretty interesting.
I think Horton and Norton are hanging out, and they're saying, "Hey, we're the elephants from Horton Here's a Who," and then suddenly you hear Gru's voice, and he says, "No," he says "Gru hoo hoo," and then the Bananians come in, and they say "banana," and then it cuts to the logo, and it plays
The Inspector Gadget theme song.
and then Inspector Gadget comes in, and he says, "Brown bricks and Minecraft."
It's all leading up to the Battle of the Everything movie.
This is we are Horton Hears a Who is the first film in the crossover of everything, the everything cinematic universe. We'll come to that some other time though. No Inspector Gadget, I think though.
Aww.
It goes to the logo and it plays the Despicable Me theme song, and then it cuts to Baby Horton. It's a flashback. It's when him and Norton were separated, and it was by what?
I said by bandits.
by Gru's minions. Gru's minions separated them and then shrunk themselves to live on a flower.
Gru's minions kidnapped.
And there we go. That is our pitch for the Horton Hears a Who trilogy. So if you made it this far into the video, or podcast, I don't know, or podcast if you're listening on Spotify, we might put it on there. Who knows? Probably should. That'd be pretty epic.
Yeah, we should.
This was just a pilot. We will work out the kinks later. We will figure out what worked about this and what didn't. And so give us your feedback, because this is what we are doing with our lives now. So
yeah, we both dropped out of school and quit our jobs.
Yeah, we're now making Horton Hears a Who movies. Alright, well, if you liked this, be sure to follow us on Spotify, subscribe to me on YouTube, subscribe to Basil on YouTube. He has a channel now, assuming he has content up by the time this goes out. Probably will.
Hopefully.
And, yeah, so Basil.
Yes.
You know what time it is. What are your words of wisdom for today?
If you're Mama Horton and Norton, make sure your babies don't get kidnapped by Gru's minions.
That's good advice for all of us. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode of the show. Goodbye.
Cool.